Thank you guys so much for coming. My name is Alessandra DeLaCruz. I am thrilled on behalf of the EAC and all my friends and new friends who are here tonight to extend our open arms and thank you for coming and checking out more about us. So I got involved with the EAC in 2011. My friend Jen Hill, who volunteered there and met Kate a number of years prior, said to me she was going to go to Kenya for this nonprofit that she worked for, and she asked if I wanted to come. And it took me off 20 seconds to decide that I was going to go, and then I bought a plane ticket and went down there, and she said, you can volunteer in any capacity that you want to do. And I'm a painter at heart, first and foremost, and I said, well, could I do art projects with the students at this school? I feel like that would be the most meaningful thing for me to be able to bring down there. So I got my college to donate a ton of art supplies, paint, pencils, paper, watercolors, crayons, and then I went to my local dollar store in Brooklyn and picked out a whole bunch of other supplies to bring down. And it was so incredible to see the look on these students' faces whose art projects I got to do with some of them for the first time, to show them what is abstract painting. How can a painting make you feel and not be utilized as something that you need to use for information? You're not painting a sign, you're not painting a wall, you're not painting the interior structure of something. You can express yourself through painting. So it didn't take me long to realize this was an organization that I wanted to stay incredibly and heavily involved in. And I became a very active board member as of 2011. And as Kate mentioned, we have a ton of tremendous programming that extends beyond our pre-K through junior, middle, and early high school. We have Beyond the Health, we have a farm that now grows a lot of the food that we supply our students so we don't have to pay for incoming food. You can see all the programs that she was discussing that have to do a lot with the business plans and connecting local people to the access that the government has money for them to do who don't know how to do it. Our computer, the Harmony Resource Center, which just opened this year, it's been an incredible way to see the progress since 2011, but also since 2001, the history that Kate has shared with me and what I've learned about the EAC since becoming involved. So the way that we have begun doing that, in 2015 we launched a new level of sponsorships. A lot of you are the backbone of our organization by providing the $285 a year plus for student sponsorships. And to see that that provides 1 year's worth of education for a student is incredible. So in order for us to become more sustainable, we've introduced different levels from the $285 student sponsorship to a $1,000 sponsorship to a $2,500 sponsorship to a $5,000 sponsorship and a $10,000 plus sponsorship, which helps us on a yearly basis be able to cover, as she mentioned, a under $100,000 a year budget to accomplish all the things that we do. And those levels of sponsorship are referred to as a friend of Vudakaka at the $1,000 level, a neighbor of Vudakaka at the $2,500 level, an advocate of Vudakaka at the $5,000 level, and an ally of Vudakaka at the $10,000 level. So we hope that beyond your student sponsorship, we urge you to consider a new level of yearly sponsorship, to consider bringing the sustainability that we do for more longevity at our school and in our region in Kilifi, Takaungu, in rural eastern Kenya, which, as Kate mentioned, it's not a negative place to be. You hear these connotations that come with Kenya, and people say, God bless you to live there. People ask me, why am I involved in an organization in Kenya when I could be volunteering at a school in the Bronx? And I mean, I do actually volunteer in a lot of other New York City regional things, but this was so near and dear to my heart that when I went, to be able to see the direct impact that not only I could have on for my life, selfishly almost, so far across the world, but what that means in the sense of the larger global community. Like Kate mentioned, the individuals that are benefiting from these programs are coming back to their community and they're changing their community, and it's making a bigger difference in the overall sense of the grand scheme of things in the world that we live in today. Helping to create Kenya as a positive environment that people can look back and say, we made a difference at some real place that wasn't just a place that was bombarded with terrorist attacks. There is incredible, amazing, positive things happening there, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And if you have any other questions, we have two other board members here with us tonight. Nat who's doing our video. Long time board member. And Matt Berluzzi, who's sitting down in the back, also a Darien member. We'd love to answer any questions that you guys have or get you set up with a new level of sponsorship. And thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.